guys, today is June 5th, and our reading today is Song of Solomon chapter 6, Jeremiah chapter 51, and Mark 5. Today we're going to be talking about Jeremiah 51 as we're kind of coming close to the end of this book of the Bible. I wanted to point out just a couple things about Jeremiah 51 today. In verse 11, it says, "The Lord has stirred up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, because his purpose concerning Babylon is to destroy it. For that is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance for his temple." And then in verse 36 and 37, it says, "Therefore, thus says the Lord, Behold, I will plead your cause and take vengeance for you. I will dry up her sea and make her fountain dry, and Babylon shall become a heap of ruins, the haunt of jackals, a horror and a hissing without inhabitant." And so what I wanted to talk about today is that as Jeremiah is prophesying the fall of Jerusalem, this is God allowing consequences for Israel. God is allowing consequences for their own disobedience, for their worship of other gods and false idols, for them turning away from the Lord. He's allowing consequences for that sin. But the good news is, and we see this throughout chapter 51, is that God promises vengeance for Babylon, who's going to come and destroy Israel. He promises that there will be vengeance for this destruction. While he is allowing consequences for Israel's sin, he is not forsaking them. And this is something that we see in our own lives too, is that God does often allow us to experience the consequences of our own sinful decisions. Whether that's a sin that we've committed against somebody else or against God, we're often allowed to experience the difficult consequences for that sin. But the good news is that even when God allows us to experience those consequences, he does not leave us or forsake us, and he never will. So I hope that is an encouragement to you today, that even if you're in a hard situation, or even if you're dealing with some consequences of your own sin, that God has not left you, he has not forsaken you, and he never will. So I hope that that's encouraging to you guys. Have a great day.